Today we are going through the best and worst tattoo TikToks I could find. Let's jump straight into it. Starting it off with a couple of guys doing a stunt. Okay, stunt tattooing. One of the corniest things in tattooing ever to have happened. I saw Steve-O doing tattoos. Well, he's doing certain stunts. People in Walmart doing stunt tattoos or prank tattoos, I guess. What else have we seen? Seen a skydiver recently doing a tattoo mid-air. We've seen a bunch. And every single time I say the same thing. I hate it. I hate it. But this one, I actually like, okay? Want to know why I actually like it? Because these jabrones could actually get hurt. And that makes me a little happy, okay? And I know what you're thinking. Oh, all the other ones I mentioned, people could get hurt? Maybe. I think it's really unlikely that a skydiver gets hurt. I really think it's unlikely that Steve-O gets hurt. These guys could go straight face first into a car or hit a rock and go tumbling down a mountain. That's worth it to me, you know? I like it. I'm in, dude. Stunts of people doing dumb things, okay? I hate when it's involved in tattooing. This one I like because of the potential. Potential's there. But yeah, be careful. Don't do stunts. Don't get hurt. I don't know, whatever. Put the damn machine down. On to the next. Okay, so we got hairlines. Hairline tattoos have been probably my favorite topic. It's something I've actually never seen in person. Don't know what it looks like. I just know on the internet, a lot of people making the mistake of getting awful bad hairline tattoos. So this one, $300. We'll pause it right there before we get to the good stuff. That looks like trash. That looks like a trash goblin came out and did this tattoo because it looks like shit. Okay? There's nothing about that looks natural. It's very clearly a tattoo, which even the tattoo part looks like shit. So not only are they not qualified to do a hairline tattoo, they're definitely probably not qualified to do any tattoo. Poor guy, I feel bad for him. I wish he didn't have this tattoo, but this is the $300 version of a hairline tattoo with like a dumb scar thing going through it. Let's see the more expensive version. And look at that, $3,500. And this is fresh, so keep in mind a lot of that's gonna fade and change. That looks beautiful. That looks pretty good. Is it perfect? No, maybe. I don't know, actually. You know how natural it is for me to talk shit? That even when I see something I like, I'm like, maybe I could talk some shit. No, it looks very nice. I would be interested to see what it heals like later down the line, just because I know whenever someone's getting something that's light, there's either two things, right? It gets darker or it gets lighter. Almost never stays exactly the same. That's just like the nature of tattoos, especially when it's fresh. So either this is gonna fade and look very nice, or it's gonna get a little bit darker and look kind of okay, but very noticeable that it's a tattoo. I bet it looks great. I bet. Just gonna guess. Someone who could make a hairline look like that is probably very qualified to do it. But yeah, looks good. I like it. Pretty natural-ish, I hope. I don't know. Every time I see hairline tattoos, I'm like, I hope the results are as good as I hope they end up being. You know? You never know. You never know. On to the next.
Madison, you have a tattoo on your inner bicep there. We can't see it right now. It's deactivated. But if I told you there's a tattoo there, would you believe me?
No.
So Madison will hit this with a really low level UV light and he'll activate. He has a little dinosaur tattoo that'll just start to turn on as he runs light over his skin.
It's so insane.
Yeah, there it goes. And so just as easily as he can turn on his tattoo, he can change the wavelength of light and he can deactivate that.
It's insane. It's absolutely insane. It's so cool.
So this is like a white light, same as like your cell phone light. And yeah, just as quickly as it goes on, it'll turn off.
Wow.
Okay, so you guys saw that. Bang Bang's a cheese ball. There's nothing else about it. Everything he does in tattooing, it seems like he does for the money, which, hey, if that's your motive, fucking do it. Whatever, be that guy. Cheesy as fuck. There's nothing about this that is cool or interesting or anything. To be honest, I really don't think that it's anything. Fuck. I hate it all. I hate it. Bang Bang's a douche. Everything he does is for money. All of his tattoos seem to be done because they're expensive. I don't know. Don't like the guy, but yeah. And it's hilarious to see this on Ink Master. It's just all the cornballs just gather up at the top and do cornball crap, and then they expect no one to be like, hey, that's fucking dumb. But everyone's thinking it. Everyone who's actually involved in it is like, hey, that's stupid as shit. But then there's like a bunch of other people who don't know anything about tattooing who are like, yeah, go for it. That looks cool. And it's like, no, dude, this shit's cheesy as fuck. Why do you want a tattoo that disappears? Why do you want to put your clients through pain for something that's never gonna be there? What's in this UV shit, you know? Like, what's going on? Why? Why do we need new stuff in tattooing? Tattooing's pretty cool, pretty set up as it is. Why do we need to carry around a little keychain thing to make sure that people see our tattoo? Why? If you're a client, why do you want that? Weird, and it's always the same fucking people, dude, and it's always on Ink Master, and it's always on these cheeseball fucking podcast things, and I don't know. Who watches Ink Master? If you like Ink Master, I'm happy for you. I'm glad. It's built for you guys. But of course, it's Ink Master promoting Bang Bang's magic ink bullshit, dude. Every single time. Yeah. Whether it's disappearing ink from ephemeral crap or whatever, or it's Bang Bang selling this corny fucking disappearing thing, I don't know. And that's just my opinion about it, you know? Just so that I don't get a fucking cease and desist from these jabrones. On to the next. Okay, so it says, my hand has 5 fingers, but 2 are enough to make you smile. Oh my God. I'm not sure, oh my God. I actually did not read what it said. Honestly, I just wanted to bring this up. I love when people have tattoos and they're doing cheesy stuff, so I can be like, that is uncomfortable for me. I hadn't read the captions, so I'm sorry for that, but that's what we're getting today. That's what we're going into today, dude. Wow. Something about TikTok being goofy makes me so happy when they're tattooed people, because then I get to talk about it. And yeah, this is one of the most uncomfortable TikToks I've seen in a while. Ugh, gross, nasty. Get the fuck out of here, dude. You know, there's something to be said for people who want attention and guess face tattoos. I like people with face tattoos. The majority of them are totally cool, totally nice, totally whatever. Probably just rad people. But there's a handful of people who just get face tattoos for the attention. That's just the reality. And someone like this, I don't know him, but this seems pretty attention grabbing, you know? Like, he knows what he's doing. It's goofy. On to the next fuck. That got me, dude. Okay, so it's a new year. It's a new year. It is. And it's a new Kirk. This is the year of the color portraits, dude. Hey, you look at this, and I think it's weird that someone gets a Billie Eilish tattoo. I do. I cannot avoid thinking that. Fucking weird, bummer, strange behavior. But the tattooing. This is a color portrait. I love it. Very nice. Very good. Everything about this tattoo, to me, looks like it's gonna heal flawlessly. Good for this tattooer. This might be the only time I promote a fucking color realism guy. Luigi Manzi, you know? He's great. That's fucking flawless. Flawless tattooing. The healed version of this tattoo looks great. There's some things that I want to say that I don't like. Mostly, you know what it is? It's when color realism tattoos separate. There's dark brown, there's light brown, and everything in between. And those colors don't really blend the same way a painting would blend. And a lot of times it ends up just kind of looking patchy, like there's different browns. And that's not that noticeable in this tattoo, but it's very noticeable in a lot of color realism tattoos. And I kind of like how he mitigated that, like it's not super obvious. This is a very nice color realism portrait. The second one is also very nice. It's just great tattooing. This is the closest thing to color realism that I've ever liked. And even this, you could say that there's a lot of cartoonish things about it. Like, you know, there's hard lines with the hand that she's doing that there's hard black lines. There's hard black lines in the eyes, in the nose, even some in the mouth. Not a whole lot, but like where there's a lot of black. And that's actually what makes this tattoo look nice, is the amount of black and contrast they have in the tattoo. Very clean, very beautiful tattooing. Everything I like in colored portraits. If you want a colored portrait and you're tired of me talking fucking mad shit about color realism, this is your guy. Luigi Manzi, dude. Very nice, very clean tattooing, beautiful, interesting, fun, playful. I love the color combinations, everything about it. Rock fucking solid. Yeah, as good of this style as you're gonna get, without a doubt. Hey guys, we just passed 80,000 subscribers. We're trying to make it to 100,000. Please like and subscribe. Get us to 100,000. Every single subscription helps, okay? Thank you. On to the next. My guys, hairline tattoos, dude. Hairline, fuck. DJ_tats, tats205 _ink. That's rough. That is rough. I mean, it's rough to, you know, the whole thing. Like, it's a bummer to not have hair. I get that. And it might even look like there's maybe like a little scar or something, but fuck. That tatter did a disservice to this client, 100%. That's the way it always goes when these, look, if you're gonna approach something as difficult as trying to make something look natural on a human body with tattoo equipment, like just everything about tattoos is about making the body look unnatural, right? People don't come out of the womb with a fucking naked chick on their arm, right? It's not a natural thing. So tattoos are not natural. And to try and do something like hair or like nipples when the person has had their breasts removed or their nipples removed, or, you know, trying to make hairline come back or trying to make lips look more red. Like all of these things look so unnatural in tattoo form because tattoos are inherently unnatural. They're not meant to be on the skin. So like anytime a tatter approaches tattooing to make something look natural and they're not the fucking best at it, it's fucking obvious that it's not, you know? Like that's not supposed to be there. Why? No one's has lines that go like this on their head. I know what they're going for and it is a popular style, especially with black women. I get it, I know, but it does not look right. And no one can convince me that it does. On to the next. Youth tattoos. Football, ink, fire. I don't mind it. I think it's cute or whatever, it's adorbs. I don't know, whatever these kids are going for, whatever their parents are going for. I get it. It's part of football culture to have tattoos. I don't know. I got no problem with it, right? I think it's cheesy as fuck. If I had a kid, I would never put like fake tattoos on them for a football game, I guess. Maybe I would. See, this is the problem. I draw on my nephews all the time. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Something about this feels different to me because I don't know. You know why it feels different to me? If you went to an American high school, American public school, you know so many kids who were like between the ages of 14 to 18 who had the worst fucking sleeves you've ever seen, and all of them played football. So like, I know it's different because that's the truth, right? And you know, plenty of tattooers' kids end up getting tattooed, and probably some of them have trash ass. You know what? Yeah, it's not about the fucking tattoos to me. It's about the quality of the tattoo. If your kid plays football and you want them to eventually get super nice sleeves, I'm okay with it. You know, like if you're just showing them like, hey, one day you might have sleeves just like your dad or just like your favorite football star, tell them to get good quality. I don't know. Something's weird about it. Something's also not weird about it because it's just like a natural thing. Like people have tattoos nowadays. Young kids are gonna wanna emulate it. Their parents don't care because they probably have tattoos, so they give them these cute little fucking sleeves. I don't know. There's something weird. I just think that like the football culture of getting tattooed should be like, hey, get good tattoos. Even if you're gonna do it early and play football and like that's like your whole style thing, it's great. Just make sure that these people and these kids that are choosing to get sleeves really early are getting the best tattoos they can. Who gives a fuck? Make them be good at football, you know? It's not about how you look when you're playing football. That's just my personal opinion about it. I don't know. Conflicted. Let kids be kids. On to the next. Okay. This one got sent to me. I try not to talk about body modification too much on this channel. It is intertwined in tattooing, but god damn it, dude. I fucking hate when people chop off their noses. I'm gonna skip over this too much. Her tattoos are fucking, you know, we all have eyes. We all have eyes. She does not care about having nice tattoos as much as she cares about having a lot of tattoos, and that's clear when someone gets this scratchy, etchy looking thing. Like it's very obvious they care more about having tattoos than having nice looking tattoos. The nose, the fucking nose thing to me, dude. Every time I see it, I just go, ugh. Little Kirky's tummy hurts a little bit, you know? It's okay though. You know, hey, do whatever you want. Chop whatever you want off. You don't want ears? Cut them. You don't want a nose? Chop it off. You want a hole in your lips? Go for it. I got no problem with it, but also I'm grossed out by it. On to the next. 2024 tattoo animation. This one is done by Phil Berg. He does all these fucking tattoo animation things. You know what? I don't mind them. You know, they're fun. They're goofy. The clients are getting good tattoos, and that's all I really care about. That one makes me happy, the Bugs Bunny dribbling, because there's different styles in there, and it's just kind of cool. Casper and Hot Stuffs 24. That's super cool. I like it, dude. It's interesting. It's cool. I'm in. I'm game. The Bender tattoo, 6 tattoos. Homer, whoop whoop, 17 tattoos. Dancing Skull, 13 tattoos. This dude's doing a lot of these. He's spending a lot of time on these. Good for him. Phil Berg. Don't know where he's from. Don't know him. I like his tattooing. I like the style. Because I see a lot of things like this, I want to go, it's cheesy, but it's not really. It's good tattooing. So, and it's fun that it makes an animation thing, I guess. On to the next. Okay, we got a neck banger. This looks like one of my friends. This might be the only time I like that etching dumb look. Because you know what it's covering up? Something I dislike even more, which is like a geometric neck piece thing. Geometric has fallen so far out of trend. It is hilarious. Dude, my ear is to the fucking floor, dude. I like know what's happening in tattooing. I talk about it more than probably any other fucking tattooer in the goddamn world. I mean, it's kind of crazy. It's been a year of doing these things. And you know what was popular when I started? Geometric tats. You know what's not that popular right now? Geometric tats. I know, I'm sure there's plenty of tattooers still doing it, you know, whatever. It's kind of not that popular right now. It happened fast. I can't snap with that finger. It happened fast. Look at me, dumb. Yeah, I can't snap with that finger. And you know what else is true? Geometric's falling out. No longer the fucking coolest thing ever. Patchwork's falling out. Maybe I should do a video that says like what trends died in 2025. Maybe, that'd be fun, I think. Yeah, okay, I'll think about it. But etching is in, apparently. I like this so much more. Black work is rock solid, kicking in. Yeah, I got a new tat idea show thing. You'll see it next week, maybe. On to the next. SpongeBob. We see some of the best and some of the worst SpongeBob tattoos. SpongeBob has become so tattooed. Kind of weird. I would not have expected that. Like, very strange. But yeah, people love SpongeBob. And
you don't care about SpongeBob because you're not a true SpongeBob fan. I love that. Yeah. How dare you?
Get away, it's trash. It's all trash. SpongeBob has the worst tattoos. That is my old lady. She loves SpongeBob. I don't know fucking why. But I love her, so I guess I love SpongeBob. This is the best tattoo I've ever seen, okay? Unless I want to sleep on the couch tonight, this is the greatest tattoo I've ever fucking seen. Fucking SpongeBob. Fucking hate it. On to the next. Okay, Luke Ashley. I swear to God, this guy does so many fucking hand and palm tattoos. It's crazy. Hey, you know what? Something I wouldn't normally think would work on most people. If Luke Ashley is doing it, there's like a fucking 90% chance it's gonna be all right. You know? I feel like Luke Ashley puts me in his arms and he just says, don't worry, Kirk, I got this. And that's what he does with these fucking palm tattoos. A crazy idea. I'm sure it's gonna work out just fine because he definitely knows how to put in a palm tattoo. There's no one in the world who's talked more shit about tattooing on the internet, and there's no one in the world who's done more palm tattoos than Luke Ashley. So, you know, I trust him. I wanna see that one healed, my guy. Next.
Yeah, guy, this is my client. I got him bent over for doggy style. He didn't like it. We didn't even need to do it, but I just wanted him to bend. I wanted him in the position of all fours. Well, onward we go. Here's the finished thing. It's the first time I've ever done anything like this, and I think I did a good job. And here we have a kid in the background that won't shut the fuck up. Yes, we're done. Yes, we did it. Yes, we finished it.
That guy's funny, I like it. The fucking bent over thing, you don't really need it. The tattoo is not my favorite, but it's not my style, so whatever. Doggy style. Look, sometimes in tattooing, you gotta get into some wonky ass position. Do I think the doggy style is actually working here? Probably not. Probably not. If you're doing the lower half of the leg, depending on who the client is, depending on what shop you're in, I think throwing that leg up and making them kind of do like a weird yoga pose where they're holding onto their leg is probably the best. Now, I've done a lot of lower butt tattoos and I hate having to stare into the stink hole of a fucking client, okay? Everyone does. No one wants to fucking get winked at by their dude client, okay? But for that position, it works. Works pretty well. So if you're a tatter, throw their leg up, say hi to their fucking insides, and yeah, doggy style. Next. It says, hand poking my partner's face tat. You know, I have a friend who does kind of dumb shit every once in a while, and he'll do like white tattoos on people. And I went searching for his white tattoo on a client, and I just like, you couldn't see anything on the face. And I was like, so what the fuck's the point? You know, like if you're a client out there and you think like getting a white tattoo is a good idea, one, it's not gonna look good, okay? It doesn't look like anything. Half the time it disappears. The other half of the time you want it to disappear. It's a dumb fucking idea. They do it for this. You know, they do it for the internet. And you know what's funny? Cause like, I've been thinking about this since we talked about it half a second ago, about the dancing fucking this guy. You know what the difference is? Like, this is also made just for the fucking internet. Just for the internet. Just so he can make internet things. You know what the difference is? This ends up in good resulting tattoos. This also made for the internet. Nothing else. No other fucking reason. Looks dumb. And it doesn't do anything. And clients get it. And they think it looks good because they saw it in a reel 4 seconds after it was done. It's a bad idea. It doesn't look good. It's made for the internet and it doesn't look right. On to the next. This is Theo Gudna doing some Japanese Star Wars tattooing. I'm gonna leave it right here because I'm sure a fuck ton of you guys are into Star Wars. Me, personally, don't care. It's great, whatever. I don't really care about Star Wars. But I do love, something I really do enjoy, is when people kind of like mix and match different tattoo styles, and something that I wouldn't normally think would look good, like a Mandalorian, I think, in Japanese samurai style. I wouldn't normally think that would look good. Looks fucking phenomenal. And then the Yoda, I wish the Yoda was bigger. Honestly, I wish it was bigger and gnarlier, but it still looks very nice. That's it. I think that's all I got to say this week. I talked some shit. I said some words. I'll see you in a few days. And like, subscribe, do everything you can. See ya.